Mount San Jacinto High School, the Edward Winslow campus, we have chose Mr. Gray as our Employee of the Month. Mr. Gray is a social studies teacher here at the high school, and he also teaches theater. He regularly helps us plan our awards assemblies, our events. He's currently working with his theater students on performances, working alongside ASB, really making their experience here at the school something that they'll remember, and also builds up some skills and some self-esteem in the students that they can carry with them. Mr. Gray, thank you for being you. Thank you for all you do for the scholars and the staff here at MSJ and DHS. Mount San Jacinto High School, the Cathedral City campus, would like to nominate Mr. Keene as Employee of the Month. Mr. Keene not only teaches social studies, he also teaches the ASB here on campus. His ability to work with ASB students and create that leadership opportunity for all the scholars interested in the program creates welcoming climate and culture on campus, really helping move our climate and culture forward at the school, making it a place where everybody can belong. His positivity is infectious, and when you leave his presence, you're like ready to go do something positive yourself. Mr. Keene, thank you for all you do for everyone that walks on to our campus. You truly help make our climate and culture on campus inclusive and welcoming to all. Mount San Jacinto High School would like to nominate Miss Garland, our bilingual aide, as Employee of the Month. Our aides work with all our students, but specifically in her case, she's working with our bilingual students so that they're able to take advantage of the opportunities that we can offer at MSJ, but still provide the support that our scholars would have in a bigger comprehensive school. So we're able to serve more students with the help of Ms. Garland. I admire Ms. Garland's organization, her work ethic, her belief that everyone can do it. Thank you, Ms. Garland, for all you do for the scholars and the staff here at MSJ at the DHS campus. Mount San Jacinto High School at the Cathedral City campus would like to nominate Ms. Finley as Employee of the Month. Ms. Finley is one of our aides. She specifically helps a lot of special ed students, but she helps all of our scholars in all their classes. Ms. Finley has been very flexible. Our needs of our students change each quarter, and she's been very flexible about what her schedule is and which courses she goes into based on the needs of the students. Ms. Finley is very proactive in figuring out what student needs what, and also communication with the teachers. Ms. Finley, thank you for all you do for the scholars and the staff members when you are on campus at Mount San Jacinto High School. Mount San Jacinto High School, the Cathedral City campus, would like to honor Miss Letty for all her work she does with our scholars on campus. She is a bilingual aide and works with our English learners. However, her presence is known to everybody. She has a really keen pulse on what's going on, and she can identify if someone's in need and bring it to someone's attention so that we can make sure all students are getting what they need. Miss Letty's knowledge of our campus, how we operate, what the classes look like, really put her at an advantage that she utilizes to help all the scholars on our campus. Ms. Letty, thank you for your positive attitude and your flexibility in helping the scholars and staff here at MSJ.
At this time, will the Governing Board, Executive Cabinet, Principal Sue Drummond, and Assistant Principal Ryan Wool please join me at the front of the room? The governing board wishes to recognize and commend our classified employees of the month. Up first, we have Leticia Argumedo from Mount San Jacinto High School. Leticia, is there anyone in the room who you'd like to recognize, acknowledge, or invite up to join you tonight?
Okay. Actually, my family is sitting right here. I do everything I do because of them.
She would like to invite up her family to join her, please.
They're a
Can
little
you guys
shy,
come
it's
on up
okay.
and join her?
Are you?
Is it on? Is it on, Marcus? They can't hear you.
Is it on? Can they hear me? I'm pretty loud. Okay. I just want to say thank you. I appreciate this. I'm humbled by this acknowledgement. I also want to thank Ms. Drummond also for everything she does at her school, and all the teachers. The teachers are awesome, and the staff at MSJ. I love working there, and hope to continue working there for a long time.
Thank you. We could squeeze in for a photo, please. Thank you and congratulations. Our next classified employee of the month is Mache Finley from Mount San Jacinto High School. Ms. Finley, is there anyone in the audience who you'd like to recognize, acknowledge, or invite up to join you?
Say thank you, Ms. Drummond, and all the teachers, and Mr. Hega, to all the people that work and collaborate with me about our students. I just want to say I love working with all the students that I have in front of me. Thank you.
Thank you and congratulations. And next on to our certificated employee of the month from Mount San Jacinto High School, Andrew Keene. Mr. Keene, is there anyone in the audience who you'd like to recognize, acknowledge, or invite up to join you?
Yeah, if I could have my family come up. They support me in everything I do. Oh, come over here, come on. So definitely want to thank my family. I want to thank the district for all the support, for the staff and students. I want to thank our admin team for the same, supporting us for all the stuff that we do. Thank you guys. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you and congratulations. Our next certificated employee of the month from Edward Wensloff Education Center, Douglas Catch Gray.
Thank you so much. Oh, I know you. Am I keep going or? Yeah. Okay. Hi there. Okay, nice to see you. Hello. Yeah.
Mr. Gray, is there anyone in the audience who you'd like to recognize, acknowledge, or invite up to join you?
Yes. So I would like to. They have to be in the audience, or can I just recognize them? I would like to recognize my mentor, teacher when I was student teaching, Eric Thorson, Aaron Graham, who was my induction coach, Jackie Mance, who's a teacher at my school, Jackson Nosbish, our fearless leader, Ms. Sue Drummond. I'd also like to recognize the server at the restaurant this last weekend who made sure to get our avocado egg rolls in 5 minutes. You need it on Friday. I'd like to recognize Caffeine for obvious reasons. And I'd also like to recognize my husband who's in the, where are you? Hey! All right, that's enough. He gets it enough. He's the most talented and smartest educator and administrator I know. So come on here and get a picture. Aww. Come on.
Thank you and congratulations. And unable to join us this evening was Classified Employee of the Month from Edward Wensloff Education Center, Kimberly Garland. Up next, the Governing Board would like to recognize and commend the following scholars for academic excellence. From Mount San Jacinto High School, Zane Speidel. Ms. Drummond, would you like to share a few words about Zane?
Sure. We would like to congratulate Zane on being chosen as a top scholar. Zane joined us, like many others, a little behind and had some work to do, and he has almost all A's and B, but most remarkably is he is very kind, he is considerate, he's always willing to help, and he has become a leader on campus, and I believe is going to qualify to graduate early. Congratulations, Zane.
Zane, is there anyone in the audience who you'd like to acknowledge or invite up to join you?
I just want to recognize one person that's never given up on me is my mom and my. And then I want to recognize one person who's helped me with my academics. I don't know if she's in the audience, but Miss Sion.
Thank you, Zane.
Thank you and congratulations. Congratulations. The next scholar we'd like to recognize for academic excellence from Edward Wensloff Education Center, Eric Dodd. Ms. Drummond, would you like to share a few words about Eric?
Yes, congratulations, Eric. Mount San Jacinto High School, the EWIC campus wants to award Eric for being a top scholar. Eric, too, joined us, needing a little extra assistance with some credits and GPA, and his current grades, since he's been with us, are pretty much almost all A's and B's. What stands out about Eric is some of the challenges he's been through, but he rises with spirit and kindness like you've never seen before. Very proud of you. Congratulations.
Is there anyone in the audience who you'd like to invite up or share a few words? Okay, Marion's going to take a picture. Thank you and congratulations. Up next, the governing board would like to recognize and commend the following parent for being involved in school site activities and events from Mount San Jacinto High School, Tashina Sobel. Ms. Drummond, would you like to share a few words about Ms. Sobel?
Yes, thank you. Mount San Jacinto High School would like to thank Mrs. Sabo for all her effort with her kids that go to our school. She has 7 kids at 4 different schools and doesn't miss a beat. Will come to any meeting she's invited to, is a true parent partner. Thank you.
Mrs. Sobel, would you like to share a few words or invite anybody up to join you?
My children?
Yes, absolutely.
Come on up, guys.
Thank you and congratulations. Thank you, Ms. Drummond. Thank you, Mr. Wool. At this time, will Barbara Anglin and Principal Brian Hendra from Rancho Mirage please join me at the front of the room? Up next, the governing board wishes to recognize and commend the following scholars for academic excellence. Once we call your name, Ms. Anglin will share a few short words. From Rancho Mirage High School, Peyton Hoy. It is packed. Philip, do you see Peyton Hoy by chance in the lobby? Peyton Hoy. Okay. Thank you. Unfortunately, Peyton couldn't join us tonight, but Ms. Anglin will share a few short words about her.
Thank you. We are proud that Peyton received this award due to her excellence for hard work, dedication, commitment, and talent in representing Musical Theater University and the PSUSD Honor Singers in public performances throughout the 2025-2026 school year. This award is a testament to her exceptional achievements and the positive impact she has made within our school community and at Rancho Mirage High School. Her commitment to excellence, perseverance, and resilience has contributed significantly to the positive support and atmosphere within our schools. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Hendra. You can have a seat. At this time, will Principal Omar Tinoco from
he has
Desert
another
Hot
one.
Springs High School please join me?
Well, that's for a parent. Will they come back up? Right, we'll make them do it. And Joe Hogan is here to read his letter.
The next scholar we'd like to recognize for academic excellence from Desert Hot Springs High School, Diego Casillas.
My name is Joe Hogan. I'm the theater director at Desert Hot Springs High School. And I wanted to recognize Diego because not only is he an amazing part of our band program, he's senior drum leader, he is head of the drum line, he is a member of the award-winning jazz ensemble that we have there. And I know that Mr. Rodriguez, our band director, finds him indispensable and such an important part of our program. But last semester, Diego auditioned for his very first musical with us. I don't know if everybody knows this, but we were nominated at DHSHS as a Disney School of Excellence. And with that honor, we were given the privilege of putting on the musical Newsies, of which Diego was cast. And the thing I was most excited about when we were going to do this is, if you're familiar with Newsies, the second act opens up with a big tap number. And how cool would it be for us to teach a bunch of kids who've never tap danced before how to tap dance? And so we cast elementary through high school students, put them all together, and then lost our tap choreographer. So I went to Diego, who again, very first musical theater production ever, and said, hey, Diego, tap is like percussion, and you do percussion, so would you like to choreograph a 9-minute musical number at the beginning of Act 2 of Newsies? So Diego went out and gathered his group of band people, and in conjunction with our primary choreographer who is here, Aubrey Marshall, and one of our dance team members, Annette Torres, proceeded to put together with second graders all the way up to seniors an amazing percussion number with chairs and spoons and cups and trash cans, and it was amazing. And it actually got us nominated for the Desert Theater League's award for Best Choreography. So we'll see if we win that in October, but absolutely we needed to recognize Diego for this absolutely amazing accomplishment.
Diego, is there anyone in the room who you'd like to acknowledge, recognize, or invite up to join you?
Yes, of course. I'd like to recognize my mom and my sister, just for supporting me always when I need it. I would also like to recognize Mr. Hogan. Thank you for being someone that I can very easily work with, and was very lenient with me during the learning process of everything, and just very understanding, and thank you for that. And I also want to appreciate Mr. Tinoco for just all the support throughout my entire high school career. Last semester was one of the hardest semesters for me, academically wise, extracurriculars and stuff like that. So my family, Mr. Hogan and Mr. Tinoco, were fantastic supporters. So.
Thank you and congratulations. Thank you, Mr. Tinoco. Thank you. At this time, will Julia Barch, principal of Cathedral City High School, please join me at the front of the room? Up next, the governing board would like to recognize and commend the following parents for being involved in school site activities and events. From Cathedral City High School, Angel Rascon.
Yeah, about your parent. Want the letter? Come on. It's about your parent that's here.
Oh, I'm supposed to talk about it?
Yeah. Would you like the letter?
I'm here to, yeah, let me see the letter. Sorry.
Whoops.
What do I do? Read it?
All right, good start.
Okay, dear Angel Rascon, on behalf of the Palm Springs Unified School District Board of Education and staff, we are delighted to inform you that you have been selected by me, Cathedral City High School Director of Bands, to receive an award of recognition for your invaluable contributions to our school community through participation, collaboration, active involvement, and engagement in various school activities and events during the 2025-26 school year. This is the workhorse. Say hi to the workhorse. I'm glad that the board is recognizing a band parent. I don't know if any of you know what it takes to be a band parent. It's tons and tons of work. You need to be a jack of all trades. He's our band president, our booster board president. This guy does everything. That's why I call him the workhorse, El Presidente. CCHS class of 1996, represent, right? My program, a school music program, a band program in particular, the measure of success is its involvement with its parents, and we can't be successful without successful parents. And I've always been fortunate enough to have great parents helping me along the way, because I can't do it myself. And Angel is just in a long line of great parent volunteers and people that are dedicated to the students, to the scholars, and to the band program. And for that, Angel, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thank you. Oh, God.
Mr. Rascon, is there anyone in the audience who you'd like to acknowledge or invite up to join you?
Yeah, my wife, my two sons, and my nephew, Mark Anthony.
Thank you and congratulations. At this time, will Principal Brian Hendra please join me once again at the front of the room? The next parent we'd like to recognize and commend for being involved in school site activities and events from Rancho Mirage High School, Andres Ortega. Mr. Hendra, would you like to share a few words about Mr. Ortega?
Well, I want to follow the trend of recognizing a band parent. Anybody that has been a band parent, was just said, is the worst and best job in the entire world. Our band has grown from about 60 kids to approximately about 120 at this point. And he's been there to see that growth and been participating, making sure that foundation goes. He is our band booster treasurer. And according to Mr. W, he's everywhere and does everything and has always been supportive.
Mr. Ortega, would you like to recognize anyone or bring anybody up to join you?
I would like to recognize my wife and kids. I mean, without them, I obviously wouldn't be here. Unfortunately, they couldn't be here today. But I also want to thank all the faculty. I mean, you guys are here every day. I'm only doing it a couple days a week. So just want to appreciate and let you guys know we appreciate everything you guys do for us as well.
Thank you and congratulations. Up next, the governing board would like to recognize the following 2026-2027 student board members and administer the oath of office. Our student board rep from Cathedral City High School, Maximiliano Ramirez Lopez. Our student board member from Desert Hot Springs High School, Janae Hodges. Our student board member from Palm Springs High School, Brent Francisco. Our student board member from Rancho Mirage High School, Chloe Rojas. And our student board member from Mount San Jacinto High School, Alina Marquez. Student board members, if I can have you turn towards Board President Cornett. Can you guys be diagonal a little bit? Yeah. Yeah. And follow along after Board President Cornett.
I do solemnly swear or affirm that I will support and defend the Constitution. Let me say it and then you can say it after me.
Board President Cornett, can you have them raise their right hands?
Oh yeah, sorry. Raise your right hand. Do I need to raise mine? Yeah. Okay, thank you. I'm usually the one taking the oath. Okay, let's start over again. I do solemnly swear or affirm that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of California. Against all enemies, foreign and domestic. That I will bear true faith and allegiance to the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of California. That I will take this obligation freely, without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion, and that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties upon which I'm about to enter. Congratulations!
Thank you and congratulations. And this concludes our special recognitions. Thank you.
Oh. My lower back. Man, me too, man. The marathon continues. Have much today. You're lucky. I don't have much in my comments. There wasn't a whole lot going on the last couple of weeks. I don't even know if I even have one thing. I was going to go to that career fair thing, but I never met. When was the last time we met? 13th or something? Yeah. August 11th. 11th, yeah. I didn't do nothing. It ain't nothing for me to say. I didn't do anything. John, you can go first. I don't have much. I don't have anything. I don't have anything either. I have one thing I might say. I don't have anything. I don't. I don't. So I need some time. I need some time. I don't have no. I don't know where to start at. Sarah, when you leaving? When you leaving, Sarah? Good to see you. Okay. Where are you? Okay. Oh, nice. Fun. Yeah. Gotta be a great. Yeah. Okay. Good luck. Congratulations. Good to see you. You too. See you around. Take care. Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming. How are you today? Good to see you. Buddy John. He shows up.
Okay,
Hopefully he stays out of good stuff.
ready? Okay. Item 11, public comments. Vice President Irvin, have we received any electronic comments?
We have not received any electronic comments.
In-person comments. All comments are to be directed to the board, be under 3 minutes, and shall be devoid of any personal attacks. Members of the public are expected to maintain a professional, courteous decorum during public comments. Board members do not respond to public comments.
When I call your name, please come forward to the podium. State your name and limit your comments to 3 minutes. Is there anyone else in the audience? I have 2 yellow papers. If you have another one, thank you. Anybody else? First up, we have Leticia Argumenta. Leticia? Okay, we'll go on to
Just address the board. My name is Leticia Argumedo, and I'm here because I just want to share my experience with Desert Learning Academy. My son has, he's high-functioning autism and has a learning disability. During COVID, he was able to do distance learning, and we were able to see that being on with the assistance of tutoring and not having to be coming in and out of class as they had him with resource, he blossomed. I decided to keep him at distance, well, not distance, but at DLA once distance learning was over. And the work he did there was very beneficial. Having the teachers available for him through Zoom to help him with specific courses that he was having issues with, like with math, it helped him a lot. Having the availability to either go on campus or go on Zoom, and having the teachers there, he was able to blossom. And I really appreciate Ms. Seifert, Ms. Fabiano, all the staff, Mr. De La Cruz, that's not there, but at Palm Springs High now. They helped him because we learned that he learns by not having all the chaos from a classroom. And with DLA and the Independent Study Program, he was able to focus and he was able to do the work that he needed along with the support that he had from the teachers. Whenever he needed assistance in any subject, he either went on campus or he was at an instance on Zoom with a teacher. And they all were ready to help him. Right now, he's working with Ms. Colby and Ms. Brennan, and they're marvelous. They do everything to help him. He has auditory memory, so what he learns, it takes him a while. Sometimes, you know, he has to repeat what he's learned. But they've done everything to help him out. And I myself also did independent studies 1 year in high school, and I benefited from that too. So I really would like that course to continue, and I'm here to support it because without that, my son wouldn't be where he is right now. He struggled in a regular school. That process was not good for him to be with around 30 kids, and they did everything to help him. And the way he learned was that way, and he's, like I said, he's doing great, and we're hoping, and if he's doing everything the way he's doing right now with all the support that he has, he will be graduating this year from DLA.
Thank you. Maisie Boren.
Hello, and thank you for listening to me tonight. I appreciate your time, Superintendent Funchess, District Cabinet, and board members. My name is Maisie, and I attended Desert Learning Academy in the spring of 2020. At the time, I was enrolled at Palm Springs High School as a 9th grade student, and I was taking Math 1 when I realized I wanted to accelerate math education in order to better my chances of being accepted into a 4-year university. I was allowed to become a dual enrollment student at DLA while still attending PSHS. That semester, I took Math 2 online through DLA and finished Math 1 at PSHS, which gave me the chance to move ahead and begin Math 3 as a sophomore. I've heard that the district is not going to prioritize DLA in the future, and I would like to share my story of success at the school, as well as my desire to allow future students the opportunity to be students at DLA like I was. I see the value of the middle college approach, but I believe that DLA also has a place in the district. The personalized educational opportunity that was provided to me there allowed me to achieve my goal of attending my dream school at UC Santa Barbara. Thank you.
Next is Loretta Perez and Yvonne Garcia.
Governing Board. My name is Loretta Perez. And my name is Yvonne Garcia. I am the founder and president of United for Autism and Abilities Foundation.
And I am the founder and president of Gear It Forward Incorporated.
I am a proud alumni from PSUSD. I graduated from Desert Hot Springs High School in 2005. We are doing a full circle moment here. We want to introduce that we are bringing down adaptive sport clinics through Gear It Forward here to Palm Springs. We also wanted to introduce ourselves to ask if it's possible to possibly get an MOU with you to host our clinics in your facilities, and of course we will send documentation and all that we need to your board, to your email. And we just wanted to make sure that you see a face to the name. Yvonne can actually speak a little bit about herself, but with us we do work with children with autism and abilities. We are doing an autism walk in November for the East Valley, and for the West Valley we're doing it on April 10th. In 2027. So we're very excited to bring so much joy out here and inclusion. And with these adaptive sports, we are bringing inclusion to the east side of the valley.
Absolutely. My nonprofit, what was that?
West side of the valley.
Oh, West Side. My nonprofit, we're really geared towards removing the financial barrier to help kids get into sports. Now, I am a huge believer of sports being such a great positive environment for children. So I wanted to go ahead and extend that out to all of Coachella Valley kids from 3 years old up to 17 years old. And what we basically do is we help them pay for registrations to be able to be a part of a league. We also give them the gear that they need for sports, and it's absolutely free to the families and the kids. The last thing that we do is we provide these clinics. So we have 10 different sports that we've developed clinics for. We did 9 clinics over the summer that were absolutely free. We had over 100 kids show up. And it was amazing to see them be a part of these 5-week clinics, to be able to just get introduced to a new sport or upskill, for a favorite sport that they were in. So what we're trying to do is, with the grant that we got from the Palm Springs Police Department, is bring it to Palm Springs, so that this way we have adaptive sports here. And we're just looking to expand as much as we can out here to Palm Springs. So thank you.
Thank you. Next is Janet David.
Hi, so I just wanted to kind of introduce myself and let you know who I am and what I do here. So for the past 15, 16 years maybe, I've been teaching personal finance. I am an accredited financial counselor, and I want to emphasize that I'm accredited financial counselor, personal financial counselor. So as a counselor, I do not sell investment products. I don't sell financial products. The only thing that I do is that I teach education. I teach finance, sorry, a bit nervous, but I teach finance to adults. I started by teaching finance to military service members that were just getting out of high school and joining the service. And so those were my primary clients for the past about 15 years since I moved out here to the desert. I've been working a lot more with older adults. But the reason that I bring that up is because I learned about California requiring a personal finance course. And so I wanted to just tell you that you have me in the community. I do also have a student that is in the school district. So I definitely want to be here and tell you that you can use me as support for the teachers as you prepare them to teach personal finance. I know a lot of the issues that I encountered when I first started to work with clients as far as when it comes to personal finance and the religious beliefs that come tied to that, and the cultural differences and beliefs when it comes to finances. And so sometimes those questions can come up to the teachers, and it could be uncomfortable depending on the teacher's comfortability with personal finance. And so I teach personal finance to adults, and I would love to. Oh, another thing that I do is I'm also an independent trainer. So the Association of Personal Finance and Education, I became certified through them to be a trainer. So I can also train a teacher to also show that support to more teachers. and then you just have that in-house support. But anywho, just wanted to make sure that you guys knew that I was here. I did leave a card up front I think a few weeks ago, but just wanted to put a face to that little card that I left out there in the front for you guys. Again, my name's Janet David. Thank you.
Thank you. Item 12, approval of salary and employment agreement of Assistant Principal Nellie Ann Kaufman Middle School, OE-4.4. Mr. Clayton will introduce our new appointment.
All right, good evening, Board President Cornett, esteemed board members. It's my pleasure to make the recommendation for Yvette Mosetti for the position of Assistant Principal, Nellie Kaufman Middle School. There you go. Ms. Mosetti started her career with Palm Springs Unified School District at Rancho Mirage High School in 2013 as a biology teacher. Since joining the district, she's taught Living Earth, biology, CP, and honors anatomy, and all levels of AVID elective, as well as serving as an AVID coordinator for 3 years. She transitioned into the role of MTSS coach in 2023 and was instrumental in the implementation of the Wellness Center at Rancho Mirage High School. She has served as a club advisor for various clubs, participated in multiple district committees, and has served on the Palm Springs Teachers Association bargaining team since 2021. Ms. Mosetti has a Bachelor's of Science in Biology from the College of New Jersey, a Master's of Science in STEM education from California State University, San Bernardino, and received an Administrative Service Credential from Riverside County Office of Education. Her current supervisor, Mr. Hendra, had the following to say. Ms. Mosetti excels in supporting and supervising staff while maintaining positive and productive relationships. She has demonstrated strong leadership in school operations and community engagement. She's skilled at addressing student and parent concerns with professionalism and care, and she understands the importance of maintaining a safe, structured, and supportive school environment. Congratulations, Ms. Mosetti. Please address the board and announce anybody who's here in support of you.
Thank you to the board for the confidence and honor of awarding me this position. I would also like to thank our superintendent, Dr. Funchess, the assistant superintendents, and cabinet. I am truly grateful for the opportunity and look forward to serving with dedication and commitment. I wouldn't have been able to get this far without the loving support of my husband, parents, and my brother. Thank you. To my Rattler family, past and present, and especially Carpool, thank you for helping me grow into the educator and leader that I am today. I hope to make y'all proud as I own it in my new role. To the students, families, and staff at Nellie Kaufman Middle School, I'm so excited to get to know all of you and support the wonderful things you do on campus and beyond. Thank you for welcoming me into your home. We're going to do great things this year.
Can I get a motion to approve the following employment agreement with Yvette Mosetti, Assistant Principal, Nellie Ann Kaufman Middle School, salary schedule 202, column 1, step 16, effective date August 26, 2026. May I get a motion?
Move for approval.
Can I get a second?
Second.
Are there any questions? All in favor? Aye. Motion passed. Congratulations. Item 12B, approval of salary and employment agreement of Assistant Principal, Cabot Yerxa Elementary School, OE-4.4. Mr. Clayton Hill will introduce the candidate.
All right, it's my pleasure to recommend Kurt Shield for the position of Assistant Principal of Cabot Yerxa Elementary School. Mr. Shield has been with Palm Springs Unified School District since 2005. He began his career at Two Bunch Elementary School as an SEI and primary language teacher before moving to Vista Del Monte Elementary as a teacher on special assignment, supporting the intervention program. In 2014, Mr. Shield began as an assistant principal at Sunny Sands Elementary, where he served until 2017 for that position. He then transitioned to a second and third grade teacher, and then in 2021, Mr. Shield became a reading intervention specialist at Sunny Sands, where he has remained until this opportunity. He earned his bachelor's from the University of California, Santa Barbara, before moving to UCLA and National University, where he earned his preliminary and clear teaching credentials. He has earned his master's in educational leadership from Chapman University. Welcome, Mr. Shield. Please address the board and introduce any guests that are in the audience.
I'd also just like to thank the board for this approval and putting me in this position. It's a humbling experience. What a night. I've been to so many different board meetings, and I've never seen anything like this as far as the energies we had tonight, which makes me proud to be a part of this district for over 20 years. I want to also thank the hiring committee for having their confidence to put me in this position. It's been a long road. I really am glad to be back and to have this adventure coming again at administration. I'd like to thank my wife and my son who are in the audience, Ms. Raquel Shields and Jonathan Shields who are here, for all their prayers of support. I want to start by just thanking the staff and the leadership at Sunny Sands Elementary School, Pamela Horton, Christina Lozano, and Sunem Nunez, my partner in crime in reading intervention. I've been at Sunny Sands for over a decade and learned so much from Mrs. Horton as far as leadership, enrichment of the community, and the same can be said when I was at Vista del Monte with Joseph Scudder, as well as Arlen Anderson at Two Bunch Palms Elementary School. I am a 20-year resident of Desert Hot Springs, so I'm really excited to be going back, and I'll be within walking distance to the school I'll be working at. Really excited to be back with the Desert Hot Springs community and to Principal Andrea Guadacan. I can say your last name. I wanna just say that I'm really excited to be on board. If there's any Cabot people here, really excited to work with you. And I'm really excited to hit the ground running tomorrow and support our community and do what's best for students. And I'm looking forward to being an explorer. Thank you.
Can I get a motion to approve the following employment agreement? Employment agreement with Kurt Shields, Assistant Principal, Cabot Yerxa Elementary School, salary schedule 202, column 2, step 21, effective date August 26, 2026. May I get a motion to approve?
So moved.
Can I get a second?
Second.
Are there any questions? All in favor? Aye. Motion passed. Congratulations. Item 12C, approval of salary and employment agreement of assistant principal at Julius Corsini Elementary School, OE-4.4. Mr. Clayton Hill will introduce the new appointment.
All right, thank you once again, Board President. It's my pleasure to recommend for the position of assistant principal at Julius Corsini Elementary School, Ms. Bhavani Patel. Ms. Patel began her career with Palm Springs Unified School District in 2006 as a first grade teacher at Two Bunch Palms Elementary. She then moved to fifth grade position at Two Bunch before becoming an instructional technology teacher on special assignment with our ETIS department. In 2021, Ms. Patel became the coordinator of educational technology and has continued to serve in that role. Ms. Patel has earned her bachelor's degree from the California State University in Fullerton, her master's in arts in education from California State University San Bernardino, and Ms. Patel has completed her clear admin credential in 2023 through the University of California at Irvine. Welcome, Ms. Patel. Please address the board and introduce any guests in the audience.
I want to start by saying thank you to the board, cabinet. I'm very grateful for this opportunity. I cannot express how excited I am. Thank you to my family that's been supportive. My mom is here, my husband, my aunt. lots of support from all of the wonderful people at PSUSD. I did not think my journey that started in 2006 in Desert Hot Springs would have given me over 20 years of experience at PSUSD. So I'm grateful for everyone that I've interacted with and I've met. Thank you to my current family, which is ETIS. Thank you to Mr. Wilcar and the rest of our ETIS team. I've learned so much, and I'm very honored that I can take all the learning that's happened at PSUSD and bring it back to the community and scholars in Desert Hot Springs. So thank you for taking this chance on me again. So I appreciate it, and thank you everyone for all of the support and all the things. Thank you.
Can I get a motion to approve the following employment agreement? Employment agreement with Bhavini Patel, Assistant Principal, Julius Corsini Elementary School, salary schedule 202, column 2, step 21, effective date August 26, 2026. May I get a motion to approve?
Move for approval.
Can I get a second? Are there any questions? All in favor? Aye. Motion passed. Congratulations. Item 13A, Educational Services Program Update OE-10. Dr. Kovacs will introduce Dr. Karen Dimick.
Yes, I am so pleased to introduce our Educational Services Update. This evening, it is going to be focused on our CTE programs, but really highlighting Portrait of a Graduate and demonstrating how Portrait of a Graduate is already being realized. So Dr. Karen Dimick and her very special guests, our scholars, will be presenting that information for you this evening.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for this opportunity to present. At this time, I would like to also invite our amazing high school scholars to come up, as they're going to be presenting alongside me to really exemplify what Portrait of a Graduate and scholar success looks like and sounds like. So please come on up. Asia Walker, Annette Torres, Arian Reyes, Maximiliano Ramirez Lopez. I forgot to say, hold that applause until I finish. Raul Mesa Morales and Kedrick One-Schwer. Awesome. Now, I just wanted to thank our scholars because I asked them, would you please present with me at a board meeting? And all of them said yes, without a doubt. And that represents a confidence that they have in themselves. The Portrait of a Graduate is a student framework for success that includes 4 essential skills of collaboration, communication, problem solving, and work ethic. These skills were identified by our community leaders, our business partners, our school staff, and our district staff, alongside parents and families. And the skills represent what is needed to be successful in and out of the classroom, in college, career, and life as well. These are indeed the hireability skills that are needed for our students to leverage their success and their skills that they've learned throughout their time in PSUSD. What you're going to see in this presentation is an alignment piece. As you've seen through our beautiful materials, shared by Dr. Funches and team, we have our pillars for success as integrated in our Vision 2031. The first one is equity and excellence in scholar performance. All of these scholars that you see before you exemplify success in career technical education, CTE programs, and it turns out each and every one of our scholars here has taken at least 2 dual enrollment courses over the time span of their time in high school. These are early college credit courses, and they're continuing their high level of academics and rigor as we speak. We have, as you can see, this beautiful graphic of our career technical education pathways and academies. We have approximately 20 programs across all of our high schools that provide our students with the opportunities to be leaders in their community, to be leaders in their classroom, and to really exercise those skills. But most importantly, there is indeed that sense of belonging that is tied to Pillar 2. That's part of our vision. And you'll get to hear from them firsthand. I want to also remind everybody, we hear often about future leaders and difference makers. All of our scholars here are pretty much classic examples of what current leaders and current difference makers look like and sound like. And I can't wait for you to hear their stories. So first, I would like to invite Annette Torres from Desert Hot Springs High School.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Annette Torres, and I am a 12th grader at Desert Hot Springs High School. First, I want to talk about the Coyote Blue program offered by Cal State San Bernardino. Over the summer, I took a political science class that was taught by a professor from CSUSB. During that time, I got the opportunity to stay at the campus for a few days. I got to experience dorm life and how a day looked like as a college student. Within this program, I had to demonstrate a good work ethic. That was important because it was a college class, which are typically more challenging than high school courses. You have to keep up with the work as well as balancing your own personal life. Secondly, I have been a cadet in the Public Safety Academy of my school for going on 4 years. We learn about careers in criminal justice, firefighting, and emergency medical response. We take dual enrollment classes and train and work with professionals. Throughout my time in the academy, I have demonstrated the 4 portrait of a graduate skills. In the fields of public service, you have to know how to problem solve and collaborate. And in the classroom, it's no different. In the academy, there is a day we devote to physical training. Sometimes we will have to partner up or finish activities as a class. Collaboration is important to the academy. Mr. Reese, our instructor, has always reminded us, one team, one sound. Next, problem-solving skills. PSA has prepared me for when things don't go to plan and I have to find a solution on the spot. For example, if we don't have enough cadets working an event, we would have to manage our resources differently and work around different obstacles. Not everything will go perfectly, so using these skills I've learned in the academy will help me in my future. Being a cadet in the Public Safety Academy has given me the opportunity to be a CTE ambassador. During that program, I collaborated with students from other high schools in the district to plan and run CTE roadshows and the annual CTE showcase. I worked in parking and security specifically, so I had to coordinate and communicate with other students, teachers, and security staff from the district. It turned out amazing last year thanks to the collaboration, communication, and problem-solving skills of everyone involved. Thank you for your time, and special thanks to Dr. Dimick for the opportunity to speak in front of you all. Thank you.
Thank you, Annette. And just in case you didn't see, the person in the firefighter jacket is indeed Dr. Funches in that photo. Next, we have Arian Reyes from Palm Springs High School.
Oh my gosh, okay. Good evening, everyone. As a musician that's part of several vocal and orchestral ensembles, there are around 30 things I must consider before playing a single note. My intonation, my dynamics, my intent, but most importantly, the people around me. I have to listen to the entire ensemble and not just myself. When you think about it, leadership is a lot like music. It's not about being the loudest person in the room, nor telling others what to do. It's about listening, communicating, and understanding how your part contributes to something bigger. The Palm Academy gave me several opportunities to explore healthcare outside the classroom. Working along students who shared my passion for medicine taught me how to collaborate, communicate my ideas, and approach problems from different perspectives. That curiosity followed me into my summer internship at the Eisenhower Health main campus. where I got to see what my lessons from Palm looked like in a real healthcare setting. Being surrounded by healthcare professionals taught me how important communication and teamwork are. I learned that problem solving really means observing, asking questions, adapting, and learning from the people around you. I carry that same mindset with me as the president of my high school's Rotary Interact Club, where we abide by our motto, service above self. As a Rotarian, that means leadership isn't about the title. It's about what you are willing to do for other people. I've learned to recognize what needs to be done and taking responsibility for making it happen. And finally, the PSH's Sings and Strings program has probably taught me the most about what it is to be a leader. When I perform, I can't just listen or focus on myself. I have to listen to the people around me, adjust when needed, and trust my peers. Every person has a part, and every part matters. These experiences have shaped the kind of leader I want to be. Someone who listens before speaking, works hard without needing recognition, and steps up when something needs to be done. Because just like music, leadership isn't about one person standing out. It's about making sure we all sound better together. Thank you, and have a wonderful rest of your evening.
Thank you, Arian. Next, we have Asia Walker, also from Palm Springs High School.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Asia Walker, and I'm a senior at Palm Springs High School. Go Big Red. It is crucial for things like collaboration, communication, work ethic, and problem solving to be in the lives of all scholars. One example is being in Black Student Union. It is necessary to have collaboration with my officers, being that I have now been elected as president. It isn't my club, but all of ours. And people love to know that their voices are heard and that what they say truly matters, because working together is always just as more effective. No person is an island for themselves. Another prime example of them being communication. This is needed in settings like sports medicine, an internship provided by PALM, one of the CTE programs, Palm Springs Academy for Learning Medicine. This class and internship is content-filled, since majority of everyone enrolled in the class pursues to pursue a career in the medical field, which also runs hand in hand with work ethic. In addition to extracurriculars, we balance with dual enrollment classes like PALM. Similarly, Queen Circle is another demonstration that requires these characteristics, specifically problem solving. But individually, to me, it helps me conduct myself as a better leader, a better friend, and a better sister in the sisterhood of Queen Circle. Sometimes life demands more than we can give, and it helps when we have people in our corner to remind us who we are. This may look different for everyone when concerning problem solving. It could mean uncomfortable conversations to fix conflict or making difficult decisions. As a whole, these characteristics are rooted in the lives of all scholars, even if we don't recognize them all the time. It also takes drive. Managing all these responsibilities at one time is a handful. But to continue being successful, we should continue on with our equipped strategies to further shape ourselves into the young adults we are becoming. Thank you.
Thank you, Asia. Next, we have Maximiliano Ramirez Lopez from Cathedral City High School.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. As you can observe, I think I'm pretty involved in my school campus, always trying new things that will lead me to success. Fortunately, my school knows the importance of these 4 skills and tries to apply them in every single activity inside of our campus. Thanks to these programs and schools activities that I am doing, I'm able to apply these 4 skills, which are communication, collaboration, work ethics, and problem solving in many unique ways. So now, let me express myself and explain the way how I apply them in my academic life. In the SEEDS program is an early childhood educational pathway where I'm able to explore and learn more about my future career. Our SEEDS teacher, Ms. Castillo, is is always encouraging and reaching out to her students to communicate and collaborate with each other, so we are prepared for the future. In addition, we are able to walk into the Head Start and kindergarten classroom, collaborating with the teachers and also learning more. We'll also earning dual enrollment credit. Apologize. Also, I'm part of the Ballet Folkloric Performing Group of CCHS under the direction of Mr. Ruiz. He's preparing all of his students to be professional dancers, not looking for perfection, but looking for excellence. Professionalism also connects to responsibility and work ethics. I've also developed problem-solving skills by teaching me how to adapt and find solutions when challenges are being faced during the performances. Mr. Ruiz always says, if you make a mistake, always smile and keep going. Avid, from what I have experienced and from what I have seen, I think that having a work ethic is gonna help you pursue your future career and also affecting the decisions that you would be taking. Also connecting with other people and collaborating with them. Although IB courses are challenging as a newcomer, these 4 skills have helped me adapt and face new challenges with confidence. And finally, last but not least, I'm the 2026-2027 CCHS Student Board Member Representative for my district. I've been collaborating with my co-student board members, and in the near future, we'll be collaborating with each other. I will also be working alongside academies, leadership programs, teachers, and support staff, and obviously the wonderful Mrs. Barge, our school principal, and we will be so we can find solutions and make this an amazing and successful school year for all students. And now that I'm here, I want to say thank you to everyone, and thank you to Dr. Dimix for giving me the opportunity to be here, speaking up. And if you were wondering what SEAT stands for, it stands for Student Engaged in Educator Development Service. Thank you.
Thank you, Maximiliano. And last, but certainly not least, we have Kedrick Oneshwer and Raul Mesa Morales from Rancho Mirage High School.
Well, I'd like to thank the board for being here. I'd like to thank the audience for being here and supporting all of us. But just to begin things, hello, my name is Raul Mesa Morales.
And my name is Kedrick Oneshwer, and we both attend Rancho Mirage High School. We both serve.
As Dr. Dimmick explained to us, and as we've experienced as student leaders at Rancho Mirage High School, we display the 4 key principles of leadership: communication, collaboration, problem solving, and work ethic.
Serving as a CTE ambassador taught me that being present matters, and more importantly, that being there early is extremely important, as it shows you fulfilling your commitments and maintaining a strong work ethic.
To be truthful, although we individually represent student leadership at RMHS, whether in CTE or RAISE, it could not have been accomplished without the help of our fellow peers. Whether my partner and I were demonstrating how to adjust camber using eccentric bolts, or even shown by our classmates how to measure lateral runout, it would be unjust not to recognize the support of our fellow RAISE Academy students. Our classroom environment endorses helping one another while changing the word mistake into opportunities to learn. Go ahead.
As we stand here in front of you, we know that from communicating and organizing, especially with the CTE showcase with our fellow CTE ambassadors, from collaborating with our RAISE classmates and school as a whole, we learned that we have developed the skills necessary to become a leader in both our community for academics and socially as well.
We understand the importance of communication and collaboration, but through our personal experiences, we have learned that a strong leadership is formed by developing strong work ethic, maintaining the curiosity to initiate problem solving. We ask, go ahead.
Okay. One example that me and my partner had when we needed to use problem solving was when we were dynamically balancing wheels in our race automotive class, and we were wondering why certain rims required conventional hammer-on weights instead of sticky weights.
So, as students do when they're confused, we asked one of our race instructors, Mr. Bonner, and he explained to us that conventional hammer-on weights are used with rims with a protruding lip on the other edge, such as certain trailer rims.
Meanwhile, sticky weights are used on more flat-face rims where importance matters since sticky weights are less noticeable. This experience taught us that leadership doesn't mean that you know all the answers. Leadership also means that you know when to ask for assistance on something you don't know.
Ultimately, leadership is defined as inspiring, guiding, and influencing peers towards a desired goal. See, the RMHS Race Academy, CT Ambassadorship, and all the other career technical education academies throughout our district share a common goal: to ensure students like ourselves are trained, certified, and determined in the pursuit of our future.
Thank you for your time, and thank you for our future.
Thank you, Kedrick and Raul. And I have to say, as their proud former principal of Nellie Coffin Middle School alum, they have mastered the art of synchronized speech delivery. Now we have Pillar 3 as part of our Vision 2031. And I just want you to know that our students really demonstrate these skills. They have the agency. They can name it, they can describe it, and it's part of their learning experiences on a daily basis. So part of the culture and organizational excellence is that we are going to increase that awareness with our community and with our parents and families and students and educators. And what you see there is a sneak preview of some materials given to us as far as feedback from our community. We've developed these materials and we are going to distribute them to raise that awareness with our community. I want to just point out one thing in this visual. If you look at that very bottom phrase, we are indeed creating future leaders and difference makers, as you can see standing right before you. I want to thank our scholars. They are amazing, and I can't wait to hear about their accomplishments throughout the year and beyond. Thank you.
Does the board have any questions or comments? Amazing. Thank you so much. To our scholars, you did an amazing job presenting. I know it's scary to get up there and talk in front of all these people, but you did an amazing job, and congratulations to all of you. Thank you, Karen Dimick, for presenting this to the board and all this information. And to our young scholars, good luck. People are leaving. Next, we have item 14, board member comments. Do we have any comments from the board? Who would like to start? Mrs. Durrell? Seems like we were just here.
Yeah. Well, hello, everyone, and everyone watching on YouTube and all of our community. It's great to be here tonight. When I spoke to an employee this last week, they said things are really going fast. So I agree, and I just want to tell everyone, our staff, that we need to go slow to go fast. And so the year is just starting, and I think for myself too, we just pace ourselves and take care of yourselves out there. There was a press release about fentanyl awareness education, and here in Palm Springs Unified, we are now bringing that awareness and actually education into our classrooms. This is like full circle for me because 4 years ago, after New Year's, a former Rancho Mirage High School football player overdosed on fentanyl, and I brought that to you at the board the next meeting. And now, coming full circle 4 years later, we remember Travis Wayne O'Brien and him in his football uniform, and us now taking the measures and putting into practice education for all of our children for safety and well-being. So thank you to the district for helping to that, for that to come into our curriculum. We did see the attendance system with Laura Musil, Garrett Chaperjon, Leslie Coronado, Sal Cavazos, Lisa Todd, Marisol Guerrero, being proactive, boots on the ground. We now have a texting system that makes it easier for parents to communicate. And it's faster, easier, and with no app. And so I'm excited. I don't have any children in the district, but I'm excited to see how it works up front. Ms. Musil, did you want to say anything?
It was really fun. We were watching the texting today. We have a little dashboard so we can see Painted Hills Middle School parents interacting with the text messages. And one parent asked, when's my son's science fair, something in science due? And so the app was really good and said, here's the number you need to contact to get that answer. So it's exciting. We're looking forward to sharing some of that next month.
Yeah, thank you. You'll have to demonstrate to us. I'm excited about seeing that new attendance tool to help us communicate better with parents. Also, we saw that Sarah Phelps from Nutrition Services is continuing to promote healthy eating, free meals to all students, and finding funding and grants to feed our children all through the summer and all through the year. And I'm going to say myself, I don't take that for granted. It's really important. Today, the College of the Desert mentioned that they give away 18 pounds of vegetables and food to their students. And someday, I'll just dream it, that we will also feed parents, grandparents, retirees, our military retired, and we become an intergenerational system where we feed anyone that needs food assistance. So with that, then we'll pair it maybe with the flying doctors, have them fly in and provide medical. We're so close to the airport, they do it in thermal. They fly in, they provide medical services, open up dental clinics, and provide 2 days of help for community members down in the East Valley. So we'll keep that in mind, maybe think about it, flying doctors idea. Also, I was able to attend the Office of the Superintendent Human Resource Benefit Fair here in the boardroom. It's really great. This boardroom has really come alive for events, for activities, for people, and here are our employees. I think Ms. Borrego could also help us, tell us about how many participants came to our fair, and tell us about the fair.
Yes, it was our first ever Palm Springs Unified School District Employee College Fair. We reached out to colleges and institutions that came out to interact and engage with our employees, and over 100 employees came out. And we are going to wait for the data to come back to see how many enroll.
Thank you. So after that, we were able to just mosey on over to the other building for the Palm Springs Benefit Extravaganza. And there's this little shield man that holds an umbrella that is now I guess, the symbol of risk management. And I brought my husband along to see like what was going on, and it was just magnificent. Providers, different community contacts. I don't know how I was sitting there watching them give flu shots right across from me. It was just an amazing event, and thank you to Renee Brunel, Marlene Velasquez, Jesse, Moni, Tammy, Brandon, and all of the risk management team, along with all the other organizations that joined together for the benefits awareness and understanding and great things that are happening here in the district. I just saw online too, we are offering citizenship classes. And we appreciate this through our Parent Center. And we see free classes happening on campus here in Palm Springs and also in Desert Hot Springs. So appreciation to you. We welcome aboard our new student board members. They've gone, and we're excited to work with them. I appreciate all of our speakers that came tonight to speak to us. We are a board that wants to hear from the community and listen to your ideas and hear the messages that you'd like to share with us. There's one person that I have not ever in these 10 years had someone come from my school district here to a board meeting, and this is Loretta Perez. And she's a parent, and she's very active in the community, and I just want to say that we are excited to see all three, parts of the valley and even further up to Morongo come together for many different events and ideas. So thank you.
Me?
Mr. Periqueta?
Thank you, President Cornet. Okay, I would like to start congratulating again the whole honorary, the employees at the month, and to say their welcome to the student board member, parents that was honored, the students, and also the public comments. Thank you, Mrs. Perez, Mrs. Garcia, for your information that you shared with us. Thank you, Jen, David, for your information related to teach finances to adults and to offering to expand that one to students. Thank you. Karen Dimick, I would like the dynamic that she used today, involving the student to do part of the presentation. That was good idea. Yeah, thank you. In the August 14, I have the one-on-one with Superintendent Mr. Dr. Funchis. Thank you for being available to spend time with us, and we had a good conversation. And in August 19th, also I attended the Employee College Fair. That one was the Carl Baptist University, Carl State San Bernardino, College at the Desert, and Grand Canyon University, and Amber Education Opportunities. That actually was the first one, the first year the school is to do that Employees College Fair. Was a good opportunity for the whole employees of the school district. And also attended the risk management, offering our benefit, explaining in the different program resources that the school is offer to the whole employees. And on the same day at night, I attended the Mount San Jacinto back to school night, and I was very impressive everything that they offered to students, to parents, to the community, and the principal were there, teachers, counselors, security, all was open to interact with our students and to welcome them for the new school year. With that, I end my report. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Girardi?
Yeah, just a couple of items real quick. First, I'd like to thank our public speakers for coming in today and letting us know of the services that are provided, that you provide. I'm sure somebody from the district office will be getting in touch with you. I also want to thank the speakers that talked about DLA and the impact that program has had on their students, on their children. It's good to hear, to be honest with you. And this district's commitment to provide alternative learning opportunities for all our scholars. Not one size doesn't fit all for our students. So we have to provide different ways of getting them educated, and we are greatly committed to that endeavor. I also want to congratulate our student board members. We welcome you to the board. We look forward to working with you guys this year. Dr. Demick, I don't know if she's still here, but that was a great presentation on the portrait of a student, particularly with the emphasis on leadership. That is so important to instill that spirit and that knowledge in our young people. So thank you for that. I want to welcome Laurel Musil to the dais. I wish you much success in your new position. And finally, I'd like to introduce Mr. Roger Nunez. He's a former city councilman from the city of Desert Hot Springs. He's running for school board for District 5. So thanks for being here, Roger. That's my comments.
Thank you. Mr. Irwin?
Yeah, I'll be brief as well. John stole my thunder. So a lot of the things that I was going to say, he said already. So I just want to say as well, thank you for the Geared Up program, or Geared Forward. I'm very interested in sports, and sports has been very beneficial and done a lot for students with teaching leadership and also teaching how to deal with others and work in an atmosphere. So I'm proud that you're offering that for our students. I know that someone will probably be in contact with you. It sounds like a great program. As well, I want to say thank you for the public comments that everyone else made, and congratulations to our new board members. It was so many people in here, and to hear how loud the other classmates were cheering was something that was exciting and good for our students. And I know they'll remember it, and I wish them well on all of the decisions that they're going to make here with the board. As well, I wanted to say congratulations to those students that stood up there and actually spoke in public comments. And it's really hard to actually read something and not be afraid and not get nervous, and they controlled themselves very well. And they truly represented what a portrait of a student looks like. And lastly, I want to say to all of my athletes that are coming on fall sports, they started last week. Good luck to all of you out there in the sports, which I believe is football, it's tennis, as well as water polo, girls golf, country club, and also the girls flag football. I want to say congratulations, and I hope you guys all have a wonderful season.
Thank you. I also would like to thank the people that made public comments tonight. Thank you for the information that you gave to us. That's great. We always enjoy hearing from the community and from our parents and students. Also to Karen Demick and the students that provided us with a portrait of a graduate. I mean, they were amazing, and we're truly, I'm so proud to be a part of Palm Springs Unified School District and what we do for our students. Also, congratulations to tonight's honoree. We have a lot of people that we honored tonight, and it was really fabulous to see all of them. It's amazing to welcome our new student board members. They're always such a delight to get to know, and they bring with them all of the information, not only about their high schools, but about their communities. They share them with us. They share their ideas. It's really great hearing from students and what they really think, instead of us just all sitting up here and trying to imagine what they're thinking, because they do have really strong opinions, and they really, over the years, have really been more willing to share them with us. So we I congratulate them. I also thank you to Student Services for the new attendance system. I think it's really going to help with the communication part with our families. So thanks for that. Also, it's almost the second month of school, so let's go. Let's get it done. Okay, that concludes board member comments, and now we have a superintendent's report, item 15.
Thank you, Board President Cornett, and I also want to acknowledge all our public speakers tonight. Thank you for taking the time to come out and give us your perspectives, to all of you out there. We appreciate it. I'll start by thanking Dr. Demick and every one of our scholars that came up tonight. We are building future leaders and difference makers, and you can see that right there. As Mr. Urban said, it's not easy to come out and stand in front of an audience of adults, and even when you're on YouTube, right, and deliver that message, but that's the expectation. And we expect our young people to shine, and they are doing just that. Next slide. And so with our Vision 2031, it's very simple. This shared vision of academic excellence building a strong sense of belonging for not only our scholars, but our staff as well. And then also producing, over time, what we call organizational excellence. Please move to the next slide. And so with that, I want to say we are very excited about this, being finalists for the Golden Bell. And Laura Musel and her team, which consists of Laura Dyson, Lisa Todd, and Danielle Esquivel, they deserve a round of applause. That is difficult, challenging, complex, hard work. That's a prestigious award in the state of California. Not everybody gets that. And we are now finalists for the Golden Bell for Social Emotional Health and Wellness Initiative. So thank you, and I want to thank our Board of Education for your vision as well, and making sure that you've been championing and supporting these essential systems. So let's give ourselves a round of applause. That's worth clapping about. Nice work, and that picture's not bad either. Let's move forward. Next slide. And then I want to personally thank Monica Borrego. Monica Borrego is a leader in this district. Yes, she is. Yeah, you. That's right. And it was the district's first employee college fair. That's what we're talking about when we talk about sense of belonging, this organizational excellence. Giving our employees opportunities to feel like they can grow and develop while they're here with us. I want to thank our two board members right there. They were looking at going back to college as well. That just messing around. But thank you for your attendance. We appreciate you being there. Thank you, Monica Borrego. And last slide. I also want to thank, from our HR department, risk management, Ms. Renee Brunel and the risk management team. And so what you're seeing right here are our employees getting personalized benefit support. It was a one-stop shop. Come in, you can re-up on your benefits, or you can switch and change up or have your questions answered. That's a job well done. Direct access to our benefit providers. And that's in line with our organizational excellence as well. Hats off to Renee Brunel. And I think their new slogan is, "We've got you covered."
Yes.
That's what the umbrella's about. We've got you covered. So we want to thank Renee, HR team, risk management, job well done. And that's it for my comments tonight. Let's have a great rest of our school year.
Thank you. Next up is 16A, approval of monitoring report governing policy OE-10, operational expectation, instructional program OE-11. Dr. Kovacs, would you like to introduce Mark Arnold?
Yes, Mark Arno, our Executive Director of Student Learning, will be presenting highlights and a review of operational expectations, our instructional program, which is the foundation of our board priorities.
All right, thank you, Dr. Kovacs. Tonight, good evening, everyone. Tonight we'll be talking about OE-10, our instructional program. I will be hitting on some highlights within each assurance area. You also have the narrative, which supplies you with some more details about each of those assurances. So first of all, I'd just like to talk about how OE-10 aligns with our Vision 2031 pillars. Really, it fits into all aspects of Pillar 1, equity and excellence in scholar performance and preparedness. So it hits in every single one of those areas, and also aligns with our first long-term goal under a sense of belonging and connectedness. If we look at our first assurance area, it talks about evidence-based planning. Instructional programs are based upon comprehensive and objective review of best practices. So district and school plans reflect evidence-based actions. So at the school level, we have our school plan for student achievement. At the district level, we have both the local control and accountability plan and the LCAP federal addendum. You can see the approval dates as well as the approval agencies. I'll just point out just a little bit on the LCAP federal addendum because the original plan was approved back in 2017 when it was initially written. All revisions are approved by you, the school board. Assurance area number 2, standards aligned instruction. Instruction is based on state and nationally recognized standards. So you can see under evidence, it talks about all the different standards that we incorporate into our instruction, both at the state level and at the national level. But I'm going to specifically point out the fact that we're really working to focus on those priority standards, something we've already talked about. So secondary has all those priority standards already identified for each subject area, and they are incorporated into their scope and sequence. At the elementary level, we have them established now at the TK level, and then as this year proceeds, we'll get them identified for all elementary levels as well. All right, assurance number 3, balanced assessment system. Effectively measure each scholar's progress toward achieving or exceeding standards. So we have multiple measures, and this is something we've talked about in the past that we are looking at. But at the district level, we have district assessments. The Easy Progress Monitoring, or ESGI, is measuring foundational reading and math skills for TK students. We have the reading difficulty screener, the M-Class DIBELS, which Mrs. Whiteman has talked about 2 meetings ago, which we are implementing more, exceeding the state expectations as far as how we're implementing that. We also have the Renaissance Star Benchmark. Again, this is reflective of last year. We are making some modifications to how we're administering this year. But as we've talked about in the past, this is the last year of the contract with the Renaissance Star Benchmark. So we're really analyzing, is it meeting our needs, or do we need to look at other assessment platforms, which we are going to be looking at other assessment platforms. We also have our state assessments. We know that we have our summative assessments with the CAST and the LPAC, as well as the CAST assessment. But also within that state platform, we have formative assessments that we also can utilize. So we have SBAC aligned common formative assessments, as well as LPAC aligned common formative assessments. And there is a sequence in place, or a structure in place, for when those will be implemented as well. Assurance area number 4, opportunities for every scholar. Instructional program includes opportunities for every scholar to develop talents and interest based on our academies, pathways, and other innovative programs. So students have access to a broad course of study. So in our California dashboard, under our local indicators, priority 7, it talks about the broad course of study that we offer within our district, from TK all the way up to 12. Here I was highlighting some of the pathways that we have, and Dr. Dimick already kind of spoke to some of those. Number 5, equity through access and support, equitable instructional program that addresses the needs of individual scholars of various backgrounds and abilities. So we have programs that address the diverse learning needs of students from early learning through secondary opportunities. You can see I've listed some of those programs there. I'm not going to go into great detail on any of those, because those are things that the coordinators and the directors themselves share out to you during our Ed Services reports. Assurance area number 6, innovation that expands opportunities. So over the course of last year, we did bring in some new pathways as well as some new courses. We also built upon some of the innovations that we already had in place. I'll point out, like the STEAM program. That's a program that we did buy at the elementary level. It's been incredibly well received. It's a program that we did buy a new curriculum for this year to continue to broaden the opportunities for our students. But here, as you can see in the pictures, one of the programs, or one of the pathways that we're very excited about, is the Aviation Academy that got off the ground last year, and then we'll continue to expand over the course of this year and be able to impact all of our high schools. LCAT, or assurance area number 7, review, improve, monitor. All instructional programs are regularly evaluated at least annually and modified as necessary. So educational services and principals use the LCAP and the SIPSA to do that data review. So at least annually we need to look at our LCAP actions, which all of our actions are aligned to a metric, see if it's making the impact that we anticipate it making, decide whether we need to make modifications or whether we need to make adjustments. And then principals and school sites do the same thing with their SIPSAs at the site level. I said we do this annually. This is a big year for us because we're at the end of a 3-year cycle with our LCAP, so we will be creating a new LCAP heading into next year, which that's a great opportunity to really take a deep look at all of the actions that we currently have in our current LCAP. Number 8, learning time is designed for need, provide daily instructional schedules and a district calendar necessary to best serve the learning needs of our scholars. So annually, the schedules and the instructional minutes are turned into the State and Federal Programs Office to ensure that all of our schools are in compliance with the mandated minutes. We also have the instructional agreements, which I want to highlight here, because not only do we have that meeting the mandated instructional minutes, but we want to make sure that all of those minutes are used as purposefully as they possibly can be, and that's what we have identified here, how to use those minutes in our instructional agreements. Assurance number 9, instructional time is protected. So as much as possible, we work to schedule professional development outside of the instructional day. So that could be 2-1-2 time, after school, intersessions, weekends. There are times when we need to schedule that professional development during the day, and we do put subs into place when we need to do that. The other thing this alludes to is that we do make sure that any interventions that are implemented are not taking kids out of core instruction. We want to make sure that's an addition, that's a supplement, but they're still having access to all the core instruction that they need. Number 10, instructional materials review. Regularly evaluate instructional materials and maintain a procedure for reviewing materials upon request from the stakeholder. So again, we review our materials regularly in alignment with the state adoption cycle. There also is the annual public opportunities for feedback and procedures for formal stakeholder requests, and that is coming to will be part of the board meeting at our next meeting. Number 11 is safe digital access. Adequately monitor and control scholar access to and the utilization of electronically distributed information. So 100% of our internet traffic and student communication is filtered across the district. We have our board policy in place that aligns with the Children's Internet Protection Act, and there were no infractions in place last year. And finally, assurance area number 3, educational partner invoice. Ensure appropriate input from all scholars, parents, and teachers. So again, I have a picture of math there just because this year we are adopting a new elementary math curriculum. So I'm going to kind of use that as the example. Right now we have a math committee, pilot committee kind of going on, made up of teachers and administrators. They've kind of looked at some different programs. We are currently in the process of piloting the first of 2 curriculums that are being looked at. And then once we kind of come to that conclusion and have a recommendation, then we'll have the opportunity for that 30-day input window from their other stakeholders, such as our students, our parents, and our community members. So with that, that takes us to the end. So we're recommending OE10. Overall, the evidence indicates that Palm Springs Unified School District's operational expectation 10 instructional program is in compliance. That takes us to the end.
Do I have any questions from the board?
No, I just have a comment. I'm sorry. Doing the SIPSs and all these assurances is very hard work. Hundreds and hundreds of details that go into helping our district follow the path towards providing a equitable and rigorous program. And I just want to thank you for all of this work, because with this, we can help our district increase academic achievement. So, you know, every single piece of the LCAP, and now that you say it's up for a revision, this is so huge, and I just want to appreciate your hard work. Thank you.
Thank you, Madonna. I appreciate that.
Thank you for the presentation, Mr. Arnold. Thank you.
Thank you.
I would like to say as well, thank you, Mark, for all that you've done for the district and everything that you've done. You're very important and instrumental to the College and Culture Tour, and I just want to tell you thank you here publicly for all of the hard work and things that you've done. And I really appreciate you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Mr. Arnold, for everything you've done, and thank you for the report tonight.
Thank you.
Can I get a motion to approve 16A? Can I get a second?
Second.
Are there any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, motion passed. 16B, approval of proclamation of National Suicide Prevention Awareness Month, September 2026, OE-11. I'll now read the proclamation. Palm Springs Unified School District National Suicide Prevention and Awareness Month, September 2026. Whereas this month of September, when millions of people around the world join their voices to share a message of hope and healing, and whereas those observations are united in raising awareness that prevention is possible, treatment is effective, and people do recover. And whereas in those challenging times, messages of hope and healing are more needed than ever. And whereas Riverside County residents should be able to access high-quality prevention, support, rehabilitation, and treatment services that lead to recovery and health and a healthy lifestyle. And whereas everyday people enter treatment into behavioral health services and community support and begin the road to wellness and recovery. And whereas resiliency begins early in life within families, daycares, and schools, and can be strengthened and reinforced throughout the lifespan. And whereas recovery and wellness encompass the whole individual, including mind, body, and spirit, and community. And whereas striving for zero, California's strategic plan for suicide prevention urges all Californians to play a role in suicide prevention and promoting health and wellness. And whereas the benefits of preventing and overcoming mental health challenges, suicide attempts and loss, and substance abuse are significant and valuable to individuals, families, and our communities at large. And whereas it is essential that we educate residents about suicide, mental health, and substance abuse problems and the way they affect all people in the community. And whereas we encourage relatives, friends, co-workers, and providers to recognize signs of a problem and guide those in need to appropriate services and support. And whereas Suicide Awareness Month inspires millions of America to raise awareness, build resiliency, and find hope. Now therefore be it resolved that on August 25th, 2026, the Governing Board of Palm Springs Unified School Districts proclaim the month of September as Suicide Awareness Month. Can I get a motion to approve 16B?
Move for approval.
Can I get a second?
Second.
Are there any questions or comments? All those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Motion passed. 16C, approval of certificated and classified employee transactions, OE-4.4. Can I get a motion to approve 16C?
So moved.
Can I get a second?
Second.
Are there any questions? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion passed. 16D, approval of the Arts and Music in Schools, Prop 28, Annual Report and Final Expenditure Report for CVC OE-10. Can I get a motion to approve 16D? Can I get a second?
Second.
Are there any questions? All those in favor? Aye. Motion passed. 16E, approval of revision to Palm Springs Unified School District Governing Board Policy BC-3, Board Duties and Responsibilities, BC-3.4. Can I get a motion to approve 16E?
I move the motion.
Can I get a second?
Second.
Are there any questions?
Yes, yes, to be sure that the link that we have from the board duties and responsibility, the first paragraph say the board job is to represent, and I think in the previous meeting was the board responsibility. That will be the board responsibility. Okay.
Yes, with those recommendations, I will publish the board's responsibility in your new policy booklet.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. May I get a motion to approve 16E? We did that.
Motion.
Okay.
I move.
All those in favor? Aye. Motion passed, sorry. 16F, approval to award bid number 01-27, Farrow Building Interior Improvement 6.4. Can I get a motion to approve 16F?
Move for approval.
Can I get a second?
Second.
Are there any questions? All in favor? Aye. Motion passed. 16G, can I get a motion? 16G, let me read it first. Approval to award bid number 02-27, Educational Service Supply Center, OE-6.4. Can I get a motion to approve 16G?
I'll move it.
Can I get a second?
Second.
Are there any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passed. 16H, approval of increased budget for Bubbling Wells Elementary School Modernization Project budget, OE-12.11. Can I get a motion to approve 16H?
I move the motion.
Can I get a second?
Second.
Are there any questions? All in favor? Aye. Motion passed. 16I, approval of agreement number C0006043, memorandum of understanding with Think Together for expanded after-school program enrollment for the 2026-2027 school year, OE-6.2. Can I get a motion to approve 16I?
So moved.
Can I get a second?
Second.
Are there any questions? All in favor? Aye. Motion passed. 16J, approval of agreement number C0006044, memorandum of understanding with Think Together for expanded after-school program enrollment for transitional kindergarten students for the 2026-2027 school year, OE-6.2. Can I get a motion to approve 16J?
Moved.
Can I get a second?
Second.
Are there any questions? All in favor? Aye. Motion passed. 16K, approval of Palm Springs Unified School District income agreement number IN000240 with the County of Riverside on behalf of Riverside University Health System Behavioral Health for participation in the 2026-2027 Children's System of Care Program, OE-6.6. Can I get a motion to approve 16K? Can I get a second?
Second.
Are there any questions? All in favor? Aye. Motion passed. 16L, approval of Palm Springs Unified School District income agreement number IN000241 with the Riverside County Superintendent of Schools for the Align Program, OE-6.6. Can I get a motion to approve 16L?
Moved.
Can I get a second? Are there any questions? All in favor? Aye. Motion passed. 16M, approval of Palm Springs Unified School District income agreement number IN000235 with the estate of Dr. Jerry Argovitz and Carrie Argovitz for the funding and continued operation of the Jerry Argovitz Sports Institute at Rancho Mirage High School, OE-6.6. Can I get a motion to approve 16M?
Moved.
Can I get a second?
Second.
Are there any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passed. 16N, approval of rejection of claim number 2026-2027-1, Ava Coleman versus Palm Springs Unified School District, 674699, OE-7. Can I get a motion to approve 16N?
So moved.
Can I get a second?
Second.
Are there any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passed. 16O, approval of readmission of expulsion case 2025-2026-010 to Palm Springs Unified School District 0OE-11. Can I get a motion to approve 16O?
Move for approval.
Can I get a second?
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Superintendent's consent items. 17A through 17F. Would anyone like to pull an item for discussion or review? See, no one wants to pull an item. Can I get a motion to approve superintendent's consent items 16A through 16F?
So moved.
Can I get a second?
Second.
All in favor? Aye. 18, information item 18A through 18G. As a reminder, the following agenda items are information only and require no action. The board has received and reviewed this information. 19, do any board members have suggestions for future agendas?
Yes, I do. Board
Mr. Irvin?
President. Yes, I would like to request that the board consider establishing a practice of having district legal counsel available at every regular board meeting and have legal counsel participation in closed session when legally advised is necessary or appointed. As governing board members, we make decisions that have significant legal, financial, operation consequences for the district. Having counsel available allows trustees to ask questions in real time to better understand our legal responsibilities and make decisions with benefits of appropriate legal guidance. I am requesting that this matter be placed on future board agenda for discussion and possible action, and staff provide the board with current legal service arrangements associated with costs and options for implementing this as a practice.
Would it be better to discuss this at a study session first so we can get more information on it?
Yes.
For example, maybe to research, another school districts that do this kind, because can be beneficial, but occur when we can have more research about school districts using this, the cost occurs, and the different options that we can have related to that.
Right, Mr. Irvin, Mr. Spitaqueta, Mr. Girardi, what we'll do is we'll gather all the information and the associated costs, and we'll make sure that we have that. And then, yeah, we can bring it to a study session and have a further discussion about it so you can make a more informed decision about moving forward.
Thank you. Sounds like a good idea. Number 19, setting of the board, next board meeting. Our regular board meeting will be held on September 8th, 2026 at 6 p.m. 21, does anybody have anything to say and debrief? Number 22, adjournment. Can I get a motion to adjourn the meeting?
Move for approval.
Can I get a second?
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Motion